Gonzalo Higuain. Gonzalo Higuain. Do you know who he is? I just wanted to know they know who he is. I think two names that are going to feature here is Gonzalo Higuain and Romelu Lukaku. Those two names that are definitely going to feature. Nobody wants to come top four. Fine. I mean, no, like, I just think that if we just get told that nobody wants to get top four, then we cannot, because is everyone just going to lose, drop point? When was the last time either of these teams won a game? Let's just be real. When was the last time that either Arsenal, Tottenham, Man United, or Chelsea actually won a game, actually got 3 points? I knew this was going to be a draw. Based on just how this whole top four thing has been going down, I knew this was going to be a draw. But in my opinion, I believe that the team that had the best chance of winning based on watching the game was Man United. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can't be blamed for David De Gea now officially being a Class C brick. Yeah, I'm inducting him. Sorry, it has to happen. I mean, you can't make these amounts of mistakes over subsequent games and not get punished for it. So we're processing his papers, and he shall officially be a Class C brick. So that's down to you how long you want to be a brick for. But you've officially joined the Brick Academy. Welcome aboard. It's good. You get free Haribo. It's cool. You get breakfast and everything. But you got to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning because it's pretty cold out there. And yes, you got to do exercises in your boy Siberia. But United started the game very brightly, very well, and I think that you could tell that the urgency and the importance of the game based on how United started the game. Chelsea also looks pretty good, but I'll get to Chelsea, don't worry. Let me just deal with you with United first. And I said Lukaku is going to be a name mentioned here. Lukaku is a strange football player. Because there are times in which Lukaku looks like a Class B brick, borderline Class A. Horrible touch, falling over, poor technique, poor ball control, immobile, rigid, too static. All these things compile to him pretty much being a player where, this guy is pretty much useless. But then he has games like this, similar to the game against Brazil in the World Cup, where he can be effective. As in, if you look at that ball he played to Shaw, that's football. That was a quality ball, because that is what made the goal happen. Because it was that ball over the top that got over the Chelsea defense. All Shaw had to do was just cut the ball back. And who is there yet again? Right place, right time, your boy Juan Mata, who I just think is very underrated and very underappreciated. So you could even see in the game, you could see how Lukaku was being... I mean, that shoulder barge he did on Azpilicueta was hilarious. That's also one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But it's just one of those things where I think a manager just needs to try to figure out how best to use Lukaku, because Lukaku is and can be a very good finisher. He can be a lethal finisher, but I think he can be more. I really think that this dude can be more, and he can be a dude that can provide, that can assist. Because especially when we're living in a world where we require more from our strikers, you just being a pure finisher isn't enough in the modern day world of 2019 football. You do have to have a wider array of footballing skills and talents, even if you're a striker. And I think for Lukaku, I don't think it's a case of where Solskjaer needs to work with him along with the coaches and say, look, man, keep working on improving your touch, your ball control, but let's just see more of that assist. Let's see more of those passes. Let's see much more of that creativity, because I think there is a really creative player here. But it's just that he just doesn't do it consistently enough. So it's either a case of he doesn't have the ability to consistently do it, or he's not encouraged and put in place or given instructions to, okay, Rashford is the main striker. You sit in behind Rashford, hold the ball, look up. And because remember, Lukaku, it's already how people do the whole thing, big, stronger and fast. Lukaku is very strong. He is very strong as well, swimming against Azpilicueta. He ain't fast. He ain't quick. And big. You see, Rashford is a lot quicker than him. But I think because Lukaku knows that he doesn't have the speed, his football is much more technical and much more static, which lends itself to pretty much being a player who should play in behind Rashford. And we've seen this before, the supporting striker, somewhat of the main striker. It's similar to the days of Del Piero and Trezeguet, where Del Piero was just in behind and was the guy that could still score, but also was there to provide and give to the main focal point striker, which was Trezeguet. So that's something that maybe can be worked upon on the training ground as a potential strategy. So, but just like for United, like, look, De Gea, man. Nah, guys, that's a flawed mistake. So we got a mistake in the Barcelona game for Messi's shot. We have the mistake in the Everton game through Sigurdsson's shot. We now have another horrible, horrendous fumble, and you could see how much it affected De Gea because you could just see how he was talking to himself, blasting himself because he knew that was such a bad mistake to make. And it's felt to your boy Marcos Alonso, who the only thing that this guy does is score goals, which is weird because you're like, he's so useless, he's so crap, he's so garbage, but he scores goals and he scored the flipping equalizer. So what the hell are you going to do? It's a conundrum. Let's get a Chelsea right now. Labil tried, by the way. So Labil haters, what's up? How you doing? Sarri is mad. I'm convinced that Sarri is definitely mad. Let me try to say this maybe a bit slower and more succinctly. Gonzalo Higuain has not been relevant, arguably, since 2014. He is no longer an elite striker. All he's done so far for Chelsea is score what was a very good goal, very well worked goal against Burnley. That's it. How many times do I have to say to Sarri that Olivier Giroud is more effective? He helps the team play better. How many times do I have to try to convince Sarri that Gonzalo Higuain simply isn't the dude that he had with him back in those Napoli days? Back in those Napoli days when he broke the goal scoring record, super fantastic player. One of the best single seasons in Serie A. That was about a decade ago. We're in 2019 right now where he's a bit heavier, he's a bit chubby, he has a few more pounds, and he simply just isn't effective. He simply just isn't effective. He doesn't help the team. He doesn't bring anything positive to the team. So what is the point? Because I think, Higuain is one thing. Again, useless, no point in him being there. What does Giroud have to do to prove that he is the best choice, first choice striker for Chelsea? But even beyond that, let's look at Sarri himself. This game called for Chelsea to play a quicker game, a bit more direct. Because I said that, keep hold of the possession, slow it down, but obviously Chelsea were not interested in doing that, and they kept on giving the ball back to United. So it was ping pong, and United were so happy to keep receiving the ball because they could keep on hitting Chelsea on the break directly and expose how immobile Jorginho was. So keeping the ball, fair enough. But the issue with this whole Sarri thing is that these dudes get in the last third, and they are addicted to playing 3-yard pointless passes. Oh, are you 3 yards? Oh, pass. Oh, little pass. Oh, look. Can somebody just get the ball to Homeboy and just cross the ball in? But then we now have another issue. Yes, Alonso scored the goal. When was the last time Alonso actually put a cross into the box? When is the last time Alonso actually put in a good cross into the box? Azpilicueta, bless his soul, solid defender, very consistent player. He's useless as a wing back, completely, totally useless. He can't run, he can't get to the byline, and his crossing just wasn't up to point in this game. So your wide game from your wing backs is totally non-existent. We still have the same issue where Hazard is having to do so much stuff, and even if Hazard plays the ball to anybody, who's he playing it? So Willian? What the hell is Willian going to do? He's playing it to Higuain. What the hell is Higuain going to do? So, and I think with Willian again, it's still the same issue because you have a guy because what you need in any football match, but specifically for this team that aren't the best passers of the ball. Okay, they're not the best passers of the ball. They're decent, they're good. This ain't 22-12 Spain. This ain't Barcelona. For a team like this, you need wide men who can walk it wide and stretch the game and be effective playing out wide. But you don't have that. Willian is addicted to coming in Hazard, you already know how he plays. And even if he plays out wide, because so much is required of him, he's having to come in and try to play make and create. Therefore, he's going to be susceptible to losing the ball and making straight passes because so much is required of him because nobody else in this flipping team can do anything more of it. Kante can only do so much. And then your wing backs are useless. So, because let me be real with you, if De Gea doesn't make that mistake, Chelsea are not scoring in that game. That is why I say like Solskjaer should feel pissed. Because I think Solskjaer, even deep down, he knew that, man, if De Gea did not fumble, we win this game. We win this game because now maybe Chelsea are caught between two minds. Maybe they're looking at that humongous game against Frankfurt on Thursday. Don't play with fire, or you'll get burnt. Don't play with fire, man. That's a massive. I mean, okay, fair enough. I know it's a huge game, it's a massive game. It's Zad's destiny. It's written in style that Zad has to leave the Europa League. It has to happen because he's not allowed to leave Chelsea without leaving the Europa League. So I get it, but I mean, what if Chelsea don't win the Europa League, and what if they don't secure this top four? How damaging would that draw against Burnley be? How damaging would not getting 3 points against him? Because Chelsea could have gotten 3 points here, 100%. United could have been beaten this game because it's still a United team that needs to work. But if you spend your time passing the ball around, making pointless passes that aren't effective, aren't riskier, you're not having guys running into space, then what the hell are you going to do? You have to try to score, Chelsea. You have to try to score. But I think back to United, man, huge loss in Eric Bailly. I really believe that just Eric Bailly, because that's why I said before, people say, what's up, you're smoking crap. Eric Bailly is I. Eric Bailly is I. Like, I used to have Eric Bailly fully fits maybe one of the best defenders in the league, but he's been injured so many times to not be able to have that. Because I think the best defensive partnership for United is Eric Bailly and Lane Lindelof, but they've been denied that. So what if we had a situation where Eric Bailly had a nice fully fit season alongside Lane Lindelof and formed a partnership with him? It'd be great because Smalling is trash, Jones is trash. They're both Class B bricks. So, but all in all, man, I think a draw. I don't think a draw was fair. To be real, I'll be fully honest with you. This was a game that I think you should have won. I'll be real. This is a game that I think United should have. If De Gea doesn't make that fumble, I don't know how Chelsea score. I don't know how Chelsea score because Sarri is obsessed with saying he gets the guy that bought him. And this is the issue that I have with some managers. All because he worked for you and is the guy you brought in doesn't mean he has to work. Same thing with Jorginho. Even Jorginho has improved. This ain't about you and your ego. This is about Chelsea Football Club. You are hired and you're paid handsomely very well to make sure that Chelsea Football Club will win football matches. It's not about them winning football matches on your terms. It's about just them winning football matches full stop. So, but look, man, top four, I have no idea what's going to happen. I asked people in the Hangouts, everyone said third, Tottenham, fourth, Chelsea. I can't vouch for that because 2 games left to go. I still think that... Because let's be real. If United don't get top four, that is painful for recruitment. Very painful for recruitment. If Chelsea don't get top four, it's more complex because there's the whole transfer ban and all that kind of stuff. But I just think just for the Chelsea status, I still think top four is still important for them. I think for us, I just think the club that would be most harmed not getting top four would be Man United. That is why, with these 2 games to go, United just know that they have to win these 2 games and just pray and hope that the results happen. For Chelsea, if they win these 2 games, they're home and dry. They're home and dry, but will they win these 2 games? And the issue is Chelsea are more complex because you've got these 2 games and you've got a bloody semi-final against Frankfurt and the opportunity to be in a final against either Valencia or Arsenal. So don't tell me that those players in the back of their minds are like, damn it, man, we've got an ability to ride. We've got an ability to ride and to say what's up. So go and be crazy. Thanks for watching the video. Now think about becoming a Football Hut patron by pledging an amount each month and then gain access to exclusive content only on the Football Hut patron page. Peace. Head over to the official site at halffootballhut.com or just click over here.